Hey everyone's Birthday Yogurt, and I'm here in this my review for Founders Day, the new film directed by Eric Bloomquist and starring Naomi Grace and also Devin Druid in the lead roles. Now, I was anticipating this film when I heard about it last year, and I just missed it at the Toronto After Dark Film Festival, so I forgot that this movie even existed, and finally I've seen it, and I really thought that Unfrosted was going to be the worst film that I've seen in 2024, but sadly, and surprisingly, Founders Day is even worse than that film. It is my pick, personally, as the worst film of 2024 so far. I give it a 2 out of 10. The only redeeming thing is the ending. Surprisingly, the ending is a switcheroo from what you usually see in a serial killer slash slasher flick. And this is supposed to be satire, I guess, but it doesn't really work. If it were a parody film, I think it would have worked well, but it's not supposed to be a parody. It's supposed to be a satire and just doesn't work. It's supposed to be this like Scream-like murder mystery, slasher flick, but it just doesn't work. And I feel like the performances are bad here because the direction to them is probably bad. There's some glances and there's some like dialogue delivery here that is so weird and so over the top and so out of place that I feel like this can't be real. The writing is bad. Again, the only part of the film that I really liked was the switcheroo ending, which was probably the last 3 minutes of the movie. And the direction's bad. And again, these are just my personal opinions. I know that people worked really hard on this movie, and I know that they probably gave it their all, but I just couldn't get into it. And being a fan of the Scream series, being a fan of those types of movies, this was a huge disappointment. If you're trying to look for a slasher flick that involves a specific day, I would say watch Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving was way better than this. It was funny, it was really good, it reminded me of Scream, but in a good way, and it just was a better usage of the actual day that, it involved with. Founders Day is just a bad movie, and if you want to watch something that is so missing the mark and just out of place, you can watch this, but you can avoid it. 2 out of 10, probably, in my personal opinion, so far, the worst film that came out this year.